my name is Patricia Johnston, and I'm the founder of 5 Planets. We're an organization that works on future food and water resource management for future generations. And we've been using resources as if we've had 5 planets for quite a long time. And I think that the disaster in northern Japan has vividly demonstrated to us that we just haven't got 5 planets. This has been more than an earthquake. It's been more than a tsunami. We're looking at damage that will impact generations for people for decades to come. Some of the richest agricultural land and some of the richest fisheries in Japan and perhaps in the world have been terribly impacted and terribly damaged. This has created a lot of uncertainty, and perhaps the group that has been most impacted in terms of uncertainty has been the children. And usually at this time of year in Japan, as a Golden Week approaches, there are lots of parties, there are lots of events and festivals, lots of cherry blossom viewing. But this year, a lot of the events have been cancelled. We usually see a lot of these things flying. This is a Koinobori. These are koi is carp, so these are carp windsocks that are flown in Japan on May 5th to celebrate children. And this year, I would imagine that we're not going to see too many of these. And the children are really, at this point in time, in need of some reassurance. And it's a bit of an irony that they're looking to the grown-ups in their lives to give them some reassurance that there are solutions out there and that everything is going to be okay and the future is not as grim as it looks today, although that's a very hard message to give some of the kids in the north. I'm a big believer in TEDx community. I've been a curator of TEDx Aoyama and a co-curator of TEDx Great Wall, and I know that if the TEDx community can work together, that we can really make a big difference and make a change for these children. So what we'd like to do is to reach out to you and tell you about a project that we're doing in Yokohama in May, in Golden Week, focused around Children's Day. We would like you to log on to 5planets.org and through a very simple PayPal process, order a Koinobori. We're going to provide pure white Koinoboris, and we're going to ask you to email to us at messagetetohoku@gmail.com a message that you would like to send to the children who've been impacted by the disaster in Japan. We will have volunteers at our end transcribe your message onto the Koinobori, and we're going to fly them in the port of Yokohama on Children's Day. We hope to have thousands of these Koinobori flying, so it'll be a vivid reminder to those children that there are a lot of people out there who care for them and who love them. And I think it's a very important message not only for the children in the disaster zone, but children all over the world who are really looking at this global disaster and wondering what does the future hold for them. So please join us in sending a very strong message. The funds that are gathered through this Koinobori messaging exercise are going to be dispersed for community rebuilding projects in northern Japan. We'll be working with organizations like Hope International Development Agency and Schools Building Schools, where, for instance, in Yokohama International School will be working with a sister in Tohoku to help them regain their programs that have been lost through this last very difficult period. So all of the money will go to local community projects. So we please ask you to log on 5planets.org, buy your Koinobori and help us to fly. And let's send a very strong message. This year, Children's Day is not canceled. Thank you.